Good evening and welcome to the channel. We're out here disperse camping about 20 miles east of Helena, Montana, outside of a small town of Winston, Montana, on Canyon Ferry Lake. And we were going to go out fishing with a guide. I had contacted him a couple of weeks ago, and we were going to do a half a day and target walleye specific because I've never fished for them and have always wanted to. The guide had some stuff come up, and it basically told me that he wasn't going to be able to take us out. So plan B, we had brought fishing gear with us, but nothing really for trolling except for maybe trout. So plan B, I went ahead and reserved a boat half day out of Kim's Marina. They had a small 16-foot boat they call their fishing boat, and we're going to go ahead and take that out tomorrow. A couple of things that we decided to do was we ran over to Walmart, and because one of my poles would be okay for trolling, and I was going to have to swap the line out to maybe some braid because it's a smaller reel, and opted to just get a couple of poles for trolling. And it was great because we found one of my favorite brands. I love fishing with Okuma. I think they have pretty decent rods, and the Celio, which is, I use them for the trout rods, and I've been impressed. The guides have been great, really smooth action. This particular rod is a Celio, and it's a medium action. It's a 9/6, 6 to 12 pound with 1/4 to 1/2 ounce. And we're going to be using these bottom bouncers, which are a 1/2 ounce. So they essentially tag the bottom, 1/2 ounce. You hook up your lure here and you hook your line up there, which I had found out about. So because we're going to use those, I tied up some walleye specific lures, which are very similar to what I've done for kokanee fishing, except for on a smaller scale. So these, a little bit larger of a hook, a little bit larger of a Colorado blade, and the hooks are about 3 inches, 2 to 3 inches apart. And so I got a couple of different colors. Not sure what's going to work. And then I had a couple of spin and glows, so I went ahead and tied up a couple of spin and glow rigs to see if those don't work. Those might. I sent a picture to the guide. He was really cool about giving me some information about how to target the walleye, and I sent a picture and he said those should work just fine, and put the night crawler on there, no scent, and use the bottom bouncers and run it between 20 and 30 feet. And then if that doesn't work, got a couple of crank baits here, give those a shot. Can do some jigging. This is a walleye jig head with a swim bait on it, and these little Rapala, it's like a lead, and you're going to jig with them. I got a couple of different colors and a couple of different sizes on the Okuma reel, which was really surprising to find this at Walmart too. The Fluger spinning reel, the Presidential, which are fairly decent. This is a 10 bearing. And you know, it's got a super smooth action, so loaded that up with a 20-pound braid, and then I'm just using a 12-pound leader on there, so tied that on. So I think this setup's going to work nice, and these are decent poles, and especially finding them at Walmart, probably cheaper than I would have if I would have bought them online. The boat we're renting, again, I said it was 16 feet. I asked him what they had on there. They didn't have any downriggers. They said there was a fish finder and no pole holders, which I thought was strange. So we decided to pick up these at Walmart, and it's a quick, cheap pole holder. They were about $2.50 a piece, and you just attach it to the rail. Now, hopefully there's a rail for it to attach. If not, we'll be holding them. So we'll give that a try. Looking forward to being out on the lake tomorrow. And wish us luck. If you like this type of content, go ahead and like the video and hit subscribe. I do a lot of fishing related videos, dispersed camping, anything about the dogs. So it'll be an adventure tomorrow. It is warm out here. The lake is warm. We're hoping to catch some walleye. If we don't, that's fine. We still had a great time. Thank you. Well, here we are back on Canyon Ferry Lake. We're out here fishing. We decided to do that boat rental, so we got a little 16-foot Lund, nothing special. We're marking some fish. Chris has had 2 on so far with several bites, and I've had about 4 bites, but nothing. They stole my worm. So we're trying to target the walleye, and we're not sure what we had on. The one surface that Chris had, she lost both of them at the boat. They saw that boat took off. Looked more like a trout to me, but it was kind of cool. So we're hoping to get some more today, get some more bites, but so far it's been nice. You know, it's a nice day out here. It's not too terribly hot, and maybe we'll get some more on footage. Oh, look at that one.
Oh, he came off.
Oh.
He came off. Jumped up and spit it out.
Wow. I got it on film a little bit.
That was a nice one, too.
Yeah. Chris has got another one on. I'm going to have to sit here and drive the boat. Of course, I got a jet skier coming up. So, I'm going to see if I can land this one today.
Doesn't feel like the last one. Might have lost it. Yeah, I might have lost it. Damn.
Ah! It came off again. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Bring that lure over here real quick. This guy's been on fire. I don't know what it is, but they all like it. Take a look at that. Tied that up last night. Can you hand me the net? It's off.
Oh.
It was a little trout. Well, we're just about done fishing out here at Canyon Ferry Lake. I'm going to give you another view. There's a campsite there. It's a pretty lake. Some of the smoke is clearing up from the fires. So Chris had about 4 on and lost them at the boat. One nice looking trout though. That thing surfaced. It was pretty big. You know, I want to say it was probably between 14 and 18. Even bigger than that, but who knows. I got a little rainbow on. It was about a dink of a guy, about maybe 10 inches. And that one went back into the lake. No walleye today, but you know, still it's a nice day on the water. We were marking quite a bit of fish until the water toys came out, and then the bite kind of turned off. We went to another spot, and that's where I picked up that little rainbow, but it's been slow ever since. So we're headed back in, and anyhow, so yeah, to recap, the guide decided to bail on us, and we ran down to Walmart and picked up some pretty decent rods and reels, which are fine because we can use them for steelhead fishing all day long, so it wasn't that much of a waste. I was surprised they had that quality over there at Walmart. I do like the Akuma, and the Fluger reels are nice, so not really a huge loss. We still came out ahead from the boat rental and what we were going to pay that guide, still about $100 a head. So not bad. You know, catching fish is fun. Having those bites, couldn't ask for a better day. if you like this type of content, go ahead and like it and subscribe to my channel. I do love the fishing, kayaking, a little bit of boating here and there, dogs, camping, traveling, foraging, canning, all kinds of stuff. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you later.